I sense the change in energy. All of my fuse is blown. If I burn inside, building a bonfire. So how do we end up here? Could've sworn we said forever. Hopelessly I keep on losing myself. With the flames getting higher, all of the problems that I couldn't help. Oh, I'm building a bonfire. Hopelessly I keep on losing myself. With the flames getting higher, all of the problems that I couldn't help. Oh, I'm burning a bonfire.
Yo, what's good. Kita kembali lagi KCD. Apa itu KCD? Saya juga tidak tahu. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Kita bakal menyelesaikan DLC terakhir Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Setelah ini selesai, aku possible bakal main apa ya hanya kayak setelah ini tamat. where wins met. Ya, itu nama gamenya, aku ngasih tahu where wins met. WWM disingkat. Ya, sama cowok gantengnya, itu namanya Dwayne. Dia. Victor Pishak yang ngambil di sini.
How are you doing?
You know how it goes. It could always be worse. The war might be over, but the stench of it doesn't fade so easily. And more to the point, how are you, sir? I'm sorry you had to abandon your fortress.
It breaks my heart too. To think I wanted to get out of here not long ago. Foolishness. But that's behind us now. Life goes on.
Anyway, sir.
Berarti kalau Garandan Madu menang 4 award, 4 Emmy award, berarti platinum dong dia itu jadi lagunya. Jadi platinum record. Ya jadi kalau dia naik ya, kalau dia bisa jadi platinum record.
What's it about?
An old friend of mine reached out to me, Albik of Unichov. Does the name ring a bell?
Albik Unichov.
he's a healer. When one of the knights got wounded during the tournament in Kuttenberg, he really took good care of him.
Physician would be the more accurate term. But even that barely does him justice. He's one of the greatest scholars of our age, and also King Wenceslas' personal physician. It's whispered at court that the king has fallen seriously ill while imprisoned in Vienna.
Sigismund focuses on plundering his kingdom, and Wenceslas's health hardly seems to concern him, does it?
Maybe.
Damn. That does sound serious.
When Master Albert heard about it, he decided to act.
He wants to go all the way to Vienna to see the king.
No. For now, he's heading to Sedlitz. Abbot Jan holds considerable influence at Sigismund's court. Albert wants to visit him and ask for his intercession.
Oh.
Makes sense. You can't just show up in Vienna and knock on the door.
A mediator is needed. Only, I don't know if Albert chose the right man. The abbot is a politically shrewd figure and might well use Albert's visit to his own advantage.
What's that got to do with you? Can you tell me something about this abbot?
Can you tell me more about the abbot? Sorry, but it sounds like you're afraid of him. I met him once too, but I didn't get a bad impression.
You know Abbot Jan?
Not quite. We had dealings once. Something with bones. But never mind that. Go on.
Look, Henry, every high-ranking cleric's a politician in his own way. What worries me about Abbot Jan is what he ascribes his authority to. Others claim their vocation is divine will. He sees it somewhat the other way around.
I don't really get it.
It's only natural for an abbot or a bishop to question the morality of his acts. One must act, even if it means confession and penance later. Abbot Jan, though, seems to think that his every move and scheme is divine will itself. And that could be dangerous.
What's that got to do with you?
Albik and I go way back. He's been living over the Alps for a few years, studying at the university in Padua. As soon as I heard about Wenceslas, I asked him to come back. It's a serious matter, and when it comes to the king's health, he's the best there is. But I didn't expect him to act so rashly.
And how does all this concern me?
As I said, it's a matter of security. God forgive me, our king's health is of course above all. But right now, I'm more worried about Albik. It took some effort, but I convinced him to wait, at least until I find him a reliable escort. And believe me, it wasn't easy. That mule's got a scholar's head, but it's a stubborn one.
So, if I've got this straight, you want me to escort Wenceslas's court physician to the Sedlitz monastery, where they don't usually let anyone in, and the abbot is as thick as thieves with Sigismund, so Albik, who was dead set on going himself, can try to get access to the imprisoned Wenceslas.
No, actually, yes, that's exactly it.
All right, I'll go with Albik. Last time I was at the monastery, it was, quite an experience.
Experience?
That's a long story. So what do you want me to do?
Stop by Albik's place, will you? He lives across the street with the quack. And give him this letter so he knows I'm sending you in person.
Tarmark, apothecary. All right, I'll go find him.
Good luck. I'll be in your debt.
Idzie mu makan koyok i. Kojok ngoyek, kojok ngoyek, kojok ngoyek. Itu kojok ngoyek, kojok ngorek, kojok ngorek. Empat.
Was möchtest du so?
I'm looking for Master Albik. I heard he lives here.
That's right, but he's not in at the moment. What do you want from him?
I've got a letter for him from Lord Peter of Pisek. Do you know when he'll be back?
No idea. He went over to the neighbors in quite a rush. The women of the house sent for him. Apparently, they're mates.
Albik is treating a common maid.
Well, that's just the kind of man he is.
Who are these
Barek,
neighbors?
pojok
Just
barek.
townsfolk. Same as any around here. They live 2 doors down towards the square.
That's all I needed. Thanks.
Masih soyuk. Jinja.
Wie schade, Mann.
Makan kau.
This should be the house Albik went to.
Pure and simple.
But what's going on at the door?
Get lost! Can't you see I haven't got time for this? Come on, out with you! You don't want to piss me off! Trust me on that!
Don't gape at me.
I'm not talking. What are you doing here? Where are you, old man?
Ya
Go,
boy,
son.
astagfirullah, dia makan kojok. Astagfirullah.
On a bloody day.
I apologize. If I don't have it,
Makan kojok dia ih.
We could get into the house this way.
Astagfirullahaladzim. La hawla wa la quwwata illa billahil aliyyil azim.
Try to take a deep breath.
Astagfirullahaladzim.
He keeps me waiting.
what do you want? How did you get...
Master Albik? Shh. I was sent by...
I don't know how you got in, but be quiet now. Take a deep breath. All right. Your breathing is improving.
It still hurts in the chest, sir. Like a horse sat on me.
Mi joncakin
A
yung
nettle compress will get your blood flowing. It'll ease off. Ribs aren't broken and the lungs sound clean. I have a potion made for you. Take it every morning and night, and stay in bed for a few more days.
But, sir, who'll see to the house? Who'll cook? My mistress won't allow.
I'll speak with her. What you need is rest. Thanks for waiting. I don't like being disturbed when treating patients. So, what can I do for you? Are you feeling unwell?
Me? No. Lord Pisek sent me to see you.
Ah, I think I know what this is about.
Coma.
If I may ask, what's wrong with her?
She suddenly collapsed with chest pain, passed out while carrying a bucket from the well.
I hope she gets better soon.
Me too. But you didn't come about her, did you?
What's the ruckus out there?
Just another rich man trying to force his way in. Refuses to accept that coin isn't everything.
You refuse to treat him?
Not at all. I'll see to him when I've got time.
I'm here as a messenger. Sir Peter of Pisek gave me this letter for you.
Really? Let's have a look.
Here it is. My name's Henry, and Lord Pisek says I should escort you to the monastery in Sedles.
Yes, yes. Peter and I had a bit of a disagreement about this matter last time. Look, Henry, I appreciate your offer, but I don't think I require your services. Either way, you delivered the letter, and I am sure Lord Pisek will reward you for that.
I heard you intend to ask at the monastery to help you get access to King Wenceslas. Is that true?
Unfortunately, yes. I'm worried about his health, and I hope Abbot Jan might intercede on my behalf.
You think Sigismund would listen to the abbot?
It's a chance, and my conscience won't let me waste it.
Are you seriously not afraid to go to the monastery alone? You do know Sigismund has taken up there, don't you?
Sigismund? He's gone already.
It may not be only him. Don't forget his influence. You can never be sure who to trust.
I don't believe Sigismund would do anything to you. He has no reason to. And he doesn't act rashly. In a way, he actually owes me. Still.
Hindi ko ngerti apa tarawasan mending nongos menebay.
Really expect me to just walk away?
Well, if you feel that... What the hell is that racket?
Hey! Albec!
Christ, give me strength. Another bunch of
Aku
impatient
ngerti
wretches.
berendah. Aku ngerti ini doang, nek ku ngerti pokok
Perhaps
apa
it's time I
tarawasan
finally have a
dia.
proper word with them.
Get out here, you piss fart!
Well, they don't look much like the debating sort.
That's unfortunately true. On the other hand, it was fortunate Lord Pisek, despite my objections, sent me a personal guard, right?
You mean me?
Who else?
Aku ngerti ngerawas
Come
apa
on, in the
sih
worst
deh.
case, I'll just see what you're made of.
So, you finally decided to come out. About time. I won't be kept waiting in the streets like some mangy mutt.
I've told you several times already. I'm busy.
Because you're wasting time on some wench instead of helping someone who actually
Nek,
matters.
nek ku
No
ngerti
person
apa
is more
tarawasan dia.
important than any other.
Ha! For your own good, I'll pretend I didn't hear that nonsense.
Calm down, sir. A respectable man like you surely understands that violence solves nothing. If you harm Master Albic, who will help you with your, ailment then?
And I'm supposed to let myself be treated like a doormat?
Of course not. But this outburst isn't exactly dignified either. Go home, and Master Albic will come to see you soon.
All right, let's go.
Good gracious. Henry, that was impressive. Hats off. Perhaps it truly would be best if we went to the monastery together. So, shall we go?
Let's go.
Yes. Let's go.
You can't go to the monastery dressed like that. Your armor would draw too much attention. Simple clothing will do. Go and change, then come back.
All right.
Malah simple clothes. No armor. Apa jat terawasan? Bahasa apa jat tidak ku ngerti. Ku paham dia dengan ngeras pada mana mas santai-santai wantan babaturan ngeras apa jat milik terawasan menonton wah. Menentan menonton dan ini dia terawasan men apa jat terawasan abit teh menonton apa jat. Ya tong maret pedagang doang tong. Nih Malik dan naon-naon apa aja dan naon-naon. Dengan tiwas langsung tersadu menu menit dan harap dengan tuh langsung terawsan menit. Ini apa aja dan naon menaon. Apa Malik dan naon. Ini harap bahasin dan naon tiap. Pawon maksud pawon kan dekat jeding dia. Pawon dia tempat dengan meriap lihat tuh pawon. Apa tuh gawe lihat pawon? Tawon Malik apa Malik tawon tuh? Coba ya.
I'm ready. Let's go to the monastery.
Excellent.
There's nothing keeping me.
I'll just grab a few essentials. All right then. I think we can go. I've got everything I need.
Raosan pakai nih.
How am I supposed to behave at the monastery?
You'll be there as my personal escort. So you deserve the same respect as me. It's a bit unusual, but my name opens many doors.
Of course. You can count on me. How long will the journey take?
You've never been to Sedlets? It's just beyond the town gates.
I haven't.
Selesai nih harap selesai.
I'm ready too.
Dengan ini doang nih paham apa aku maksud. Bikin aja bisa sendiri terus tinggal di korek dia minta aku, dia mau nyuruh aku bagi duit. Bro, aku ribet bagi duit. Enggak yang bagi duit, aku harus keluar motor. Kenapa kuda aku nggak pakai armor? Biasaan lepas armornya. Iban seki ya ini mod tuh lepas armornya. Ya terus ada yang breakdance nggak?
Father Abbot.
Albert, my friend. Christ be praised. Master Albert, welcome. I admit I didn't expect we'd meet again so soon.
But at the Italian court, I told you I needed to speak to His Majesty.
I know, of course. But after what happened, and now with what's going on here, nonetheless, King Sigismund has already returned to Hungary.
My friend, we both know your influence reaches well beyond the monastery walls.
And so does yours. In any case, you can gain access to Sigismund's court on your own. We both know how. That matter still hasn't been settled, Albrecht. The king cares about it.
Actually, forgive me. These are grave matters concerning His Royal Majesty. Can we speak privately somewhere?
I'd like that, but I'm afraid things are rather complicated right now.
Well, what's going on, my friend? You seem a little uneasy.
I am. There are 3 seriously ill patients in the infirmary, gravely ill, and I fear the worst.
The Black Death?
Sadly,
oh my
we can't
god,
rule it out.
Black Death.
I say that as someone who's lived through one outbreak already and survived.
Itu. Oh my god, the plague, man.
And who are these 3 patients?
2 are members of the monastery, Confessor Stephen and Brother Yaroslav, who works in the scriptorium, and one of the maidservants.
That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah,
How could all 3 of them get infected?
When the plague strikes full force, it's swift.
That's not what I meant. You said yourself one of the sick is a maid. And as far as I know, women aren't allowed in the cloister.
True. So how could she have caught it along with 2 monks?
That, alas, I don't know.
Where would it have come from? The monastery is isolated. Few are allowed inside the cloisters.
Kasian Kyokochu karena masuk tinju. Itu kayak ini ya, ini. Nyapa aku begitu karena aku lihat sini di Susui. Sunsui kok Susui sih. Nih. Aku lupa namanya. Susui ya, aku ingatnya Susui, Sunsui. Ya. Nih. Ini di Discord nih. Alah, malah aku. Salah klik aku kan. Sabar. Tuh, sama-sama pink bajunya. Nah, nama bankainya itu Bankai. Katian Kyokutsu Karamasu Shinju. Udah di Discord, coy. Itu pink juga bajunya.
Well, does it look like the plague?
You think I'd be alarmed over nothing?
Forgive me, Father.
Ya kan dia akan berewokan.
What are we going to do, Albik?
We'll go and see to the sick, of
makanya
course.
aku
Then there'll be
bilang
no reason we
bajunya
can't
sama. Ya
speak
udah
out
Bankai yang ini
private
cukup pakai warna
about
bajunya
our
juga
matter.
pink.
But what if we catch it?
My mission is to help those in need. And that risk is part of it. You're free to walk away, of course.
Lord Pisek assigned me to guard you.
I believe he had other kinds of danger in mind.
I wouldn't be so sure.
Thank you, Albrecht, for volunteering. I wouldn't have dared ask it of you.
No need to thank me. I'm a
Katian
physician.
Kyokutsu
And
Karamasu
there are people
Shinju.
here in need of help. Not only those in the infirmary. If we can rule out plague, that may put your mind at ease too.
That's what I'm praying for. And of course, I'm open to discussing that matter of ours later on. I'll have a room prepared for you right in the infirmary. Brother Benedict, one of our novices, is there, and will tell you all you need to know.
Thank you. But I'd like to ask one small favor. I've been here many times before, but Henry's here for the first time. Would one of the brothers be able to show him the monastery? I'd rather he not get lost like I did all those years ago.
Of course. If you'd like, Henry, just ask Brother Petramil. I just spoke with him before you arrived. He'll show you around and gladly answer any questions.
Thank you, Father.
Very well. We've talked long enough. Let's get to work. Will you come with me to the infirmary, Henry?
Of course. Wouldn't let you go alone, would I?
I didn't think so.
Interesting.
Tell me, Henry, didn't the abbot seem anxious to you?
Yes. Although it's not like he tried to hide it much. The plague's a terrible illness. But surely they'd recognize it in the infirmary. Why would he need you?
Well, the thing is, the monastery isn't in great shape. Not that you notice right away. King Wenceslas borrowed heavily from settlers, and now the monastery has to sell land to pay off its debts. And when Sigismund marched on the...
Wow, senjata aku hilang semua. Nice. Nice banget, senjata aku hilang semua.
Town with his army, that didn't help matters either. And if plague really did break out, that could be the final nail in the coffin. The abbot might be forced to dissolve the monastery. But let's not jump to conclusions. I want to see the sick with my own eyes before we start worrying about the plague.
Ya apa? Nah, lagi aja pajak dia. Royal Mega Shell 18 plus 18 plus.
And that should have ended the duel, but no, you just had to have the last.
So, this is the confessor. What do you make of it, Henry?
He looks worn out. Doesn't even notice us. Whatever's wrong with him is clearly taking a toll.
Exactly. At his age, any illness hits far harder than it would a young and healthy man. Well, the good news, I suppose, is that he's not in agony. Pain's part of life, but no one deserves to suffer too much. Compassion, Henry, whether for the suffering or even the enemy, is part of every good physician's character. Unfortunately, not every physician is a good one.
Albek? Albek of Unichov?
Zacharias? What are you doing here?
Wherever His Majesty goes, I must follow. You know how it is. But why aren't you in Padua, studying? Have you been missing your homeland?
I was summoned home for urgent matters. And since I'm here, the abbot asked for my help.
Ah, yes. This plague he's so afraid of.
Plague? Do you believe it? Am I such a poor teacher?
Of course not. But until now, it was just my word against the abbot's. In other
Lucu
words,
sekali rubah karakternya Zacharias nih.
truly glad
Zacharias
you're here, my
of
friend.
Prachetet.
Henry, allow me to introduce Master Zacharias of Prachatzitz. He once studied under me, but became a trusted friend, and eventually the personal physician of King Sigismund.
You flatter me, Albek. The road to that post was a good deal more torturous than you make it sound. And you are...
Henry of Skalitz. I'm here at the command of Sir Peter of Pisek, serving as Albek's aide.
The Lord of Sukdol wouldn't even have let me come here without a proper escort. And I'm the one who's supposed to be stubborn.
Quit complaining. You might find an aide like him more useful than you think. Anyway, this here is Dinesh. He didn't come entirely of his own will either, but he's proven a reliable man.
Dinesh Latskvi, gentlemen.
Well then, now we all know each other, shall we finally return to the matter of the patients? Zacharias, I presume the abbot summoned you for the same reason as me.
Aye, though I've only had time to merely examine them all. Three share the same symptoms. It begins with weakness, then comes fever, rash, and later bloody diarrhea. By far the best off is the confessor here. He can still talk. The maid and the translator from the scriptorium are much worse. They sleep most of the day. And when they do sleep, it's nonsense, because they're delirious with fever.
Right. In that case, first we need to bring down the fever. Have they given you anyone to assist?
Yes, Benedict. He's a novice and a bit odd, but he knows more about alchemy than most.
We'll need linen and clean water for compresses. Pre-boiled water is best. Have you got chamomile decoctions?
Benedict brews a fresh batch every evening.
And what are they feeding them?
Mostly bread, fruit. Yesterday they had fish, but they haven't eaten much of it.
That doesn't sound like proper food for the sick. If they've got a fever, they need to be drinking a lot, don't they?
You're right. This is no good at all. They might as well be feeding them dry pretzels. They should be getting something light and nutritious, ideally in liquid form. Broths, stews,
thin porridge.
Thin porridge.
Agreed. Dinesh will speak to Solarius Julian. You know the way to the kitchen, right?
Consider it done.
Then fetch herbs from Joachim. I gave him a list of what we'll need.
Gentlemen.
Joachim, you say? Well now.
Can I help in any way?
The best thing you could do is find out what the patients were doing before they ended up here. Diseases spread through foul air. So if we find where the three of them were breathing the same air, we'll find the source of the infection too.
Who should I start with?
If I were you, I'd start with the confessor. He's the only one still lucid enough to speak. Better hurry. He might take a turn for the worse any moment.
Who should I ask about the maid?
As far as I know, her name's Blezhna. She gets her work assignments from Steward Zdenek. So I'd go and speak to him. And apparently, she's got a friend here. She might know something too. Try and find her.
Who might know the monk who was translating in the scriptorium?
Everything to do with books is handled by the librarian. His name's Crispin. He likes the sound of his own voice, but if you're patient, he might tell you what our patient was working on.
Can I help with anything else?
No, that's more than enough now.
Once you've found something, come back. Maybe we'll have figured out more by then.
Alah, bullshit, disuruh jadi dokter aku. Aduh. Ya, kata bapak ni, halo pak.
How do you feel?
Like I'm turning inside out.
Don't worry. I'll let you rest. But first, I need to know who you've been seeing lately. Where?
What? Why?
Because we need to find out where and how you got infected.
What's that got to do with the others?
The sickness spreads through foul air. Anyone breathing the same air as you might be at risk.
You sound like you know what you're talking about. And I believe you've got your reasons. But I'm a confessor. I can't. I mustn't break the seal of confession or tell you what anyone confided in me.
I'm not asking you to reveal anything. Just point me in the right direction.
Perhaps you're right. I could at least point the way. There's something that might be connected to this dreadful sickness. Look in my cell. It's the one beneath the abbot's chamber, opposite the spiral staircase. Here's the key. I think you'll find something there that might help you.
What am I looking for?
That you'll have to...
I understand.
Wait, please. Do you think that I might ask you for something?
What is it?
I'd like to have some flowers. Something living to cover up the ever-present stench of decoctions.
I'll see what's growing near.
Thank you, lad.
Go train with Carl. He won't put up with you.
Young man, could we borrow you for a moment?
What's going on here?
It's about Slavek not knowing when to stop.
Shut it, Yeshek. And you, young lord, what's your name?
I'm Henry. And I'm no lord.
All right then, Henry. Do you think you could settle this for us?
We were having a training duel. Servant brother Carl makes sure we don't grow idle here. Well, Slavek thinks he struck me first. I say it was the other way round.
You're looking pretty battered for a training duel.
Yeah, once we get going, it's no laughing matter. We've both got a bit of a temper.
Either way, the fight should have ended the moment I hit you. If it had been a sharp blade, you'd be dead.
Bullocks.
How did it happen from your point of view, Yashek?
We were having a training duel, but it wouldn't be Slavek if he didn't run his gob the whole time. I didn't give a toss until he started insulting my ma. I won't have anyone doing that in front of me.
That's serious. What did he say?
That she squints, and I've got it from her. I warned him to shut his gob or he's done for. I gave him a jab in the shoulder, well-placed and educational, to end the fight then and there. But he got all riled up and came back at me.
That's a load of crap. He pounced at me out of nowhere. I was only defending myself.
I still want to hear what Slavek has to say.
Now that's more like it. We just wanted to warm up a bit. Attack, block, But Yeshek completely lost it. Left lower cut, lunge at the knee, then straight for the ribs from the right. All at full force, like he was trying to kill me. So I shout, "Ease up, have you lost your fucking mind?" And the idiot goes even harder. So I smacked him one. What else was I supposed to do?
Where exactly did you hit him?
Where do you think? Right on the skull. I blacked out for a moment, but then I just saw red.
Yeah, he looked like he'd completely snapped. He swung and... Ow! Bloody hell! He struck down at me with a full swing straight to the collarbone.
Oh, come off it. You're making half of that up.
This bickering of yours is tiring. I'll tell you what I think, but then you'll both shut up. All right? Doesn't matter who struck first. It was a training fight.
Oh, it hurt like a real one.
Yeah, I'll have a scar across half my head because of it.
If either of you knew a master strike, you might have come off a bit better. Or at least one of you would have.
Master strike?
Your armed brethren probably call it a Meisterhowl. You deflect an attack and strike your opponent in one move.
Oh, don't give us that. Nothing beats a good solid smack in the teeth.
My thoughts exactly. We could still have a bout though, eh, Yeshek? Once they let us out.
I'm still pissed at you over the last one.
Oh, come on. I didn't mean that stuff about your ma. I've never even seen her. And anyway, I'm glad I ended up in the infirmary with you. What more do we need?
Yeah, no Ludov breathing down our necks day in, day out.
Who's Ludolf?
Our commander. Tough, strict, but fair.
He's the only real knight among us, really. Came from Marienburg. That's a castle belonging to the Order. It's supposed to be massive.
I'd love to see it one day. I haven't set foot outside Bohemia in my whole life.
Don't worry. You'll see it when we march out of here.
Interesting.
But till then, We're stuck here for a while.
Well, I wish you both a swift recovery. I'll be off now.
Thanks. By the way, if you run into Brother Carl, tell him not to take it to heart. We brought it on ourselves. He's a good man. And if you wanted, I'm sure he'd let you train with us at the camp. Just tell him you know us.
But watch yourself, so you don't end up like the two of us. I don't think Carl could take that.
I'll keep that in mind.
And Henry, before you go, I have one more favor to ask. When they were carrying me here, I dropped my purse somewhere along the way. A nice one, made of leather. Could you look for it? It had all my coin in it, but I can barely stand, let alone go searching.
Do you at least know where you lost it?
They dragged me along the path by the ponds. At one point I got snagged on some bush, so they were yanking me back and forth, and I reckon that's when the purse got shaken loose. It was near that stone well in front of the main entrance to the church.
All right, I'll have a look.
Thanks.
Oh shit, di sini ada misi, di sana ada misi, di mana-mana ada misi. Misi bang.
Nothing's helping.
Try to calm down.
Buset, gede banget ini map. Keluar monster kah?
Where did you say it hurts?
Down here, under my belly. It's like someone stabbed me.
Ya, aku masuk lewat mana ya? Lupa.
God be with you. Keep careful.
Sorry. Aduh. Lihat nih, tempat gede banget. Nggak, aku diajak jalan-jalan dulu. Bro, ajak gue jalan-jalan, bro.
Brother Petramil?
Yes, and you are?
My name's Henry. I'm accompanying Albik of Unichov. The abbot said you'd show me around the monastery.
Of course. The monastery grounds are extensive, and I'm glad you're open to advice on getting around. Would you like to go now?
Yes, please.
Ya, kita touring detector
Our
dulu.
monastery was the first Cistercian monastery in Bohemia, and is thus the mother of all our order's monasteries in these lands.
Kita touring dulu, kita touring.
This is the gate to the monastery. Within the monastery grounds, you'll find the workers' dwellings, farm buildings, and fish ponds. And on the far side of the monastery, we've got an orchard and gardens.
I saw quite a few knights here. Do they live here?
Those are brothers of the Teutonic Order. The abbot offered them lodging while they're gathering resources in Kuttenberg for their next campaign.
How long are they supposed to stay?
No one knows. But it doesn't look like they're in any great hurry.
Ya, aku pengen jadi sesuatu yang bisa dikunyah. Ya. Tidak ada. Tidak ada yang bisa dikunyah.
At your service. I'm sorry.
Nama orangnya brother pertama. Namanya Brother Petromil sama. Oh, ini apaan dapur?
This is the kitchen. From here, Salarius Julian oversees the state of the monastery stores and the meals for the brothers.
Good to know where to come if I get hungry.
Yes, but please, try not to speak with the other brothers too much.
Why not? Have they taken a vow of silence?
The rule of Saint Benedict encourages the cultivation of silence. The brothers shouldn't be chatting idly, but rather turning their minds to work and to God.
What if I need something?
In case of need, of course you may speak to them. But for ordinary tasks and objects, we've developed our own gestures. You don't need to learn them, though. As a guest, you won't need access to such things. Let's continue the tour. Please, follow me.
Gitu dia gitu. Kepalanya bocak. Ya itu lihat itu bocak kepala itu. Bocak sesi. Tidak.
This is our monastery library and scriptorium. Brother Crispin, our librarian, does a splendid job. Our collection may not be the largest, but it's exceptionally colorful.
Can I borrow any books here?
Yes, but please try not to take them out of the library. We already have trouble with brothers not returning them. I think I myself might have a forgotten volume or two in my cell.
Can I help with that?
That's up to Brother Crispin. But it's true he's overburdened and sorely short of time. Try asking him.
All right, I'll check with him. If Albic doesn't need me urgently.
That would be kind of you. So, let's move on.
Show unto us the blessed fruit of thy...
Ya mungkin dibagi-bagi
This is the
kelupaan.
chapter hall. Here, Abbot Jan receives important visitors and pilgrims.
You mean like when Sigismund came?
Of course. That was the most important visit and duty of recent years.
Have you had any other such visitors recently?
When Sigismund left, his court physician, Master Zacharias, remained.
And what does he do here?
He's assisting Brother Benedict in the infirmary, and also teaching him new things. So, why exactly has your master come?
That's not for me to reveal. And anyway, aren't monks supposed to keep out of worldly affairs?
That's hard to do when the abbot invites the world through our gates. Let's continue the tour. Please, follow me. Next, we'll visit the beating heart of our monastery. Please, ignore the ongoing work.
Lapor monyet lapor kecoa.
Welcome to the Church of the Assumption of the Virgin Mary. It's the pride of our monastery and the dominant landmark of the region.
What's with the hole in the floor?
Yes, that's one of the hazards of ongoing repairs. But that's not something a guest need concern himself with.
I don't mind. Tell me.
There's not much to tell. During repairs, the floor collapsed into the cellar spaces, and we're working on fixing it.
Come on, there's got to be more to it. A cellar under the church? Storing onions on sacred ground?
Not onions, but bodies. Beneath the church is a crypt where abbots and other esteemed benefactors of the monastery are laid to rest.
I see why you wouldn't want to spread that around. Doesn't look like a good omen.
It certainly doesn't. Perhaps we should leave the laborers to their work and move along.
Let's move on.
May God give you health.
Interesting. Interesting.
Nice out today. Hope it lasts. Excuse me. God bless, sir.
Did you notice the cemetery by the monastery when you arrived?
Hard not to. It's enormous.
Yes. For a long time now, people have traveled even from far and wide to bury their loved ones here.
Why here of all places?
Over a century ago, Abbot Heidenreich went on a pilgrimage to the Holy Land and brought back soil from Christ's tomb. Since then, people have come here in great numbers. After the plague and the wars of recent years, their numbers have... I understand you want... Did you notice the cemetery by the monastery when you arrived?
Hard not to. It's enormous.
Yes. For a long time now, people have traveled even from far and wide to bury their loved ones here.
Why here of all places?
Over a century ago, Abbot Heidenreich
Ayam
went
bakar
on a
digoreng
pilgrimage to the
dadakan.
Holy Land and brought back soil from
25
Christ's
ribuan.
tomb. Since then, people have come here in great numbers.
Salah
After the
di sini
plague and the
15.000.
wars of recent years, their numbers have only grown. We recently built the ossuary to have a place to lay the dead. These cells are reserved for brothers who hold an official position in the monastery.
Where does that gate lead?
To the garden surrounding the monastery. If you ever crave solitude and natural beauty within the monastery walls, do not hesitate to visit.
Why are they here specifically?
The abbot's study is upstairs, so we can be close at hand.
And which cell is yours?
If you come through the garden gate, it's the first cell on the right. But I spend most of the day making rounds around the monastery, or assisting the abbot, who has his office above us.
Should we move on?
Please, this way. Next, I'll show you the abbot's chapel.
Won't the abbot mind?
Apparently not. The Right Reverend instructed me to give you as thorough a tour of the monastery as possible, including the chapel. He said ignorance mustn't hinder your ability to assist your master.
Beli baso, beli baso, beli baso, beli baso.
The last part of our tour.
Iya,
This
beli
chapel is where the
baso.
abbot himself prays. The painting above the altar shows Archangel Michael weighing souls on a scale. We see sinners cast to hellish beasts and pious souls rising to the gates of heaven.
But if I buy indulgences, I can avoid hell, right?
For lesser sins, yes. Remember, indulgences only lighten your soul
Kenapa?
and shorten your time in purgatory. But no matter how much you give to the church, indulgences won't
Iya kan
save you
udah
from
kita
mortal
omongin
sin.
itu
I'll now
di
take you to
Instagram.
Master Albic.
Ah, dia juga omongin.
Please follow me.
Iya.
Please, dear brother, I can't anymore. Nothing's helping.
Try to calm down first. Where did you say it hurts?
down
And
here,
here's the
under
infirmary,
my belly.
where you'll
It's
find
like
Master
someone
Albig.
stabbed
Anything
me
else
with a
you'd like to
red-hot
ask?
poker.
Are there any other interesting places you haven't shown me?
What exactly are you helping Master Albig with?
What do you mean, woman's matter? This is different.
I'm mainly accompanying him and trying to learn as much as I can along the way.
In that case, I'd recommend having a closer look at the cathedral. The master glaziers are repairing a window. Their craft might interest you.
Are there places I'm not allowed?
Aside from the wing once occupied by King Sigismund, you're free to move about the entire monastery. But please, speak with the brothers only when necessary.
I'd say I know everything I need. I'll go and check what Master Albig needs.
Good luck.
And with you. Is there anything I can help you with, good wife?
Who are you calling good wife? The name's Maddie, and no, only a Sawbones can help me. Or the Reaper, maybe.
Then it's your lucky day. Because I'm a bit of both. Tell me what's bothering you, Maddie.
Well, it hurts like hell. Here, below my belly. It feels like a couple of hounds fighting over a piece of bacon.
Oh, lagi
And the
datang
holy
bulan,
brother
Maddie.
over there won't help. Says it's a woman's issue. Only I'm regular as a Vesper's bell. This is something else.
That's a vivid
Perutnya dia
description.
sakit ya, jadi datang bulan lagi.
How long has it been hurting?
Well, it started the day before yesterday, and it's only gotten worse since then. And I've tried everything. Calamus, yarrow. I even prayed to Saint Benedict and rubbed garlic on my stomach. I even tried hanging from a ladder upside down so it could pass through me. All for nothing. And I almost bashed my head getting down.
What were you doing before it started hurting?
Working like a dog I was. Who said I wasn't? Zdeněk? Alright, so I sat down on the stairs, just for a little while. My legs were killing me. Besides, those stairs were bloody hard. And ice cold too. It's a wonder I didn't freeze in place.
All right, enough. I get it. All right. I'll try to help you somehow. If you sat on cold steps for a while, you might have caught cold from below.
Whatever it is, I just want it to stop hurting. Sakura. Let them rinse me out with holy water for all I care. Or at least tie a knot in my guts, or I swear they are gonna come spilling out.
I have this medicine here. Here. If it's as strong as it smells, you'll be back in fine fettle in no time.
Are you sure about this? This looks like the stuff I had to gurgle that one time when I ate too much bacon. But, alright then. I'll hand it over before I give birth over here. What the... Holy Mary, did you hear that too? It's coming from my belly. That swill must be coming back up. What did you do to me? Now I need a bucket for each end. If this is relief, I prefer the pain.
Am I doing wrong? What's wrong with Maddie? So confused. It's not happening for her stomach. It's not a digestive portion, blah 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 and stuff. Yeah, it's in it. The other portion, like, oh, there's no echo. Bugs blood? No, bugs blood is for the stamina. Dia makan. Aduh, aku lupa bawa harapku masuk sini. Ada punya quarter sendiri nggak di sini? Kalau ada quarter sendiri.
Greetings.
Kalau ada harap sendiri, aku bisa ini, Pak. Udah kalian nggak? Palingnya semuanya tanamannya. Biar kita bisa bikin potion, bro. Tenggelam. Masuk comberan aku. Tempat apa lagi nih? Nah, ini lagi nih ambil nih semua. Colong, semua colong. Hot garden nih. Kayaknya di sini isinya iBreak dan kawan-kawan saja. Ya ada marigold gitu. Home free, wormwood. Tisel gitu nggak ada. Oh, baru dibilang nih ada nongol deh. Mint. Kan orang capek-capek nanam, aku colongin semuanya. Ya, ini gunanya tanaman ditanam. Saint John, wormwood, marigold, sage. Terima kasih, semacas. Oh, banyak lagi tanaman di sini. Tisel tumbuh. Ini aku mungut tanaman, dapatnya gem mulu. Berapa nih gem udah aku pungut nih? Necklace shooter sign. Di order dapat apa aja saya? Dapat tidak ada dapat apa. Oke, kita drying rack ya. Tidak perlu, aku tuh tidak suka, kita dry saja dia. Oke, taruh jam dulu, kita bikin potion yang tidak ada. Yun, aku milih Yun. Cukup nggak tuh? Iya, dia tiba-tiba cukup. Satu nettle buat, oh lah, charcoal. Boy. Aduh, bener-bener aku butuh barang-barangku dari kota ini mah. Paris, Belladonna, Bela Negara, Bela Sungkawa.
At your service, sir.
Bela Ku Mati. Kau juga mati. Lagu apa itu ya? Astaga, kan aku disuruh cari bunga ya. Kenapa aku malah aku malah aku keringin dia. Jongo. Ayo. Keluar disuruh itu nyari bunga. Malah aku keringin dia. Nggak ada sekarang nyari bunga, itu opsional, itu mission. Si Basyakia.
I'm sorry.
Oke, kita bisa temuin di sini.
There's not much here. Where the hell did the confessor get so many valuables? Something doesn't add up here. So that's why the confessor wanted flowers from me. He must like them. More flowers.
Tapi gimana? Tidak ada bunga. Bunga aku udah kering semua. Malawi. Basyakia.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
God be with you. How's the watch going?
Not bad, so far.
Good afternoon, sir.
Sir, can you spare?
Yes? If it's nothing that would disturb
Keren
the
banget
delicate
bajunya
peace
orang ini.
here.
I just wanted to ask, what brings you here?
Benar-benar kayak naik rumah.
My journey to Bohemia originally had a different goal. The Order has interests all throughout Europe, and the Kingdom of we are seeking support. Capable men and supplies for our eastern border, where tensions with Poland and Lithuania continue unabated. I had plans to deal with certain nobles as well. Instead of diplomatic negotiations and recruitment, I now oversee order here, so that we can support the abbot and prevent the monks seek order and discipline.
What does your order do?
Our order, the Brothers of the German House of St. Mary in Jerusalem, founded directly in the Holy Land, stands as a bulwark against paganism. We spread the Christian faith among nations that have not from our stronghold in Marienburg.
Sir, does that mean I could join?
Ha ha! It's not that simple. First of all, you must be from Germany.
Well,
I understand.
I have to...
That is right. They are not...
I'll be going.
May God...
Viel Erfolg, Heinrich.
Jawohl, Heinrich. Mikhailo. Masya apa? Apa masalahnya? Jemput bokir ini. Itu tainya jatuh hitam, itu tainya jatuh kemana?
Interesting.
Ini emang zaman dulu tempat bokir tuh kayak gini ya, berderetan gini ya. Tidak ada namanya. Ini duduk. Halo bro, apa kabar? Ini makanya berarti itu deh nih di zaman ini juga begitu. Mau lah. Kata aduh, bonin aku juga meleh.
At your service, sir.
Jadi ada orang di dalam. ke sini. Oke, nyambung ke sini. Oh, ini lagi begitulah. Ada tahu apa yang dilakuin. Storage, combat arena, hidden boost, upfield, Pickwick, Stewart, Zdeněk, camp, monastery, cemetery. Why this place it's so big itself, dude? Gadeng. Kita keluar dulu. Besar banget ya tempat.
May God give you health, son.
Yo, you too. Stay safe. Oh, ada combat arena nih.
Aye, but let them try. God's on our side. I'm sorry.
Ini bapak nih cara duduknya gimana dah? Magic banget di atas sana.
Good day to you.
I heard you doing combat.
That's right. As a brother in arms, I see to it that our men are well prepared. Carl's the name.
I'm Henry. I've only just arrived in Sedlitz. I've come as a protector of Master Albich.
That's an honorable task. Guarding someone so important. You must be quite the fighter.
I can handle a weapon well enough. By the way, Slavek and Yeshek send their regards. I ran into them in the infirmary.
Don't even mention those two. I like them, but they never know when to stop. Always end up battered for no good reason. Anyway,
lalu
if you'd like
cabe
to train with us,
aku
you're more than welcome.
cabe doang ku
We
kakan.
start with the short sword. It's a quick and we use wooden weapon. The duel lasts.
Come and fight. I can handle any of you with one hand tied behind.
You've got courage.
I'm just saying. There's not much that can surprise. I've fought to the death with many noble knights and some right rotten bastards. And I'm still breathing. Besides that, I've got experience in tournaments. I won in Kuttenberg.
If that's true, So, let's not wait. Your first opponent will be Mark.
Let's fight.
Alah, pakai pedang lah. Aduh.
That was a fine fight to watch. You didn't go easy on Mark at all. With you at Master Albich's side, he's got nothing to fear.
Aye.
I
know my way around a sword.
What about with a shield and axe?
Of course.
That's right. You're next.
Iya, makan gaya-gaya.
I've beaten me more.
Mad fool.
Your second victory. You're fighting damn well.
What now?
What would you say if I challenged you to a duel myself? I'd like to see what you're really made of. We fight with longsword, will you?
Of course.
Glad to... Greetings. Good day, good
Alah, buset dia pakai armor.
To get me like that, you're truly a master with the longsword.
I must say, I haven't had such a close fight in a long time.
Likewise.
Nasi
Allow me
goreng.
to personally thank you. Everyone I've trained who managed to beat me in a duel, I've given a sword
Ini
from our
enak.
order's armory. Let it be a token of your martial prowess. And remember, the Order is always looking for capable men.
I value your gift, Carl.
Berembe itu bagaimana?
Thank you for the offer, but I can't go with you. I'm needed elsewhere.
And you're clearly... But should you feel I still have something to teach you...
Thanks.
God be...
Berembe coba gimana?
Good to see you.
Bisa belajar sama orang ini belajar apa? Interesting.
Good day, careful.
You said
you showed now is...
I want you...
Now isn't the time.
Ih, di jalan jaya nih besok. Oh iya. Iya.
I'm always glad to see polite
Iya.
people like you.
Dan narak kerupuknya. Narak kerupuk. Hanya belajar aja, aku juga belajar bahasa Sasak tidak mau. Jangan. Jadi culik gimana orang dia mau pacarnya bisa bajarin.
I apologize.
You've got blood all over you.
You're Banyak, right? They say you're the steward here. I need to find out something about Blazena.
She's lying in the infirmary. What's it to you?
She's in a bad way. Master Albik is treating her, but to work out what's wrong, I need to know what she's been doing lately.
Oh, I see. That's different. What do you want to know then?
What sort of work does Blazena usually do?
All sorts. She's a maid, so she does whatever needs doing.
Did she ever go into the monastery?
What would she do there? Women aren't allowed in. But she still manages to get where she's not allowed.
What do you mean by that?
It'll sound terrible with her being sick now.
Whatever it is, out with it.
I think she's been stealing. Lately, food's been going missing from the pantry. And she and I are the only ones with a key. I was just about to throw
sisa
her out, but
barbekyuan
then
mama.
she fell ill.
Soalnya nggak ada resikonya.
Where does Blazena sleep? I'd like to take a look at her room.
What for? How do I know you won't nick something?
Excuse me? I can bring Master Albik here if you like, but he's got better things to do. Like saving Blazena and the others.
All right, no need to shout. Blazena sleeps in the house across from the church, like most of the help. When you enter, go through the door on the right, then up the stairs. Her bed and chest are by the window.
I'll take a look there if that's all right. Who was Blazena closest with here?
She shared a room with Valerie. I had to separate them more than once so they'd stop chatting and get to work.
And how do I recognise Valerie?
Easy. She's the only blonde among the maids.
And where do I find Valerie?
That's her, standing over there. But listen.
Where did you say?
That's her.
Thanks.
Ini Medi. Kenapa ada di oh ini? Karari.
Greetings, sir. What would you like?
I need to find something out about Blazena. And they say you know her better than anyone.
Well, we share a room, but we're not that close, really. Why?
I'm helping the physician treating her, and anything I find out could help. I spoke to the steward, but he wasn't very helpful.
Zdeněk? I don't know. I doubt I'll tell you anything he hasn't already.
What is it? Why are you suddenly on edge?
When Blazena fell ill, I was there. I sleep right next to her. What if I caught it too?
Don't pretend. You were calm until I said your steward sent me.
Shh! Quiet!
What is it?
I'll tell you something, but not in front of him. If he heard, he'd skin me alive.
As long as I'm here, he won't touch you. You've got nothing to fear.
That's just it. You're not here forever. One day you'll leave, and then what'll happen to me?
I don't think Zdeněk will forget about me so easily.
All right then. What did Zdeněk tell you about Blazena?
Nom nom nom.
Well, he said he suspects that Blazena's been stealing.
That scoundrel. I knew he'd try feeding you lies.
How can you be so sure Zdeněk lied to me?
Because I caught him red-handed. I saw him going through Blazena's things. Her chest.
You think he was looking for something?
Maybe. I saw him take something out of her chest.
And do you know exactly what he took?
No. It was already getting dark, and the bastard's quick with his hands. But it must have been something small. Right after that, he slipped out and went down into the cellar outside.
Do you know where Zdeněk sleeps? Maybe I should have a look.
We live in the same house. Me and Blazena sleep upstairs. He's got a bed in the kitchen downstairs, just opposite the door.
And what sort of cellar is it?
The entrance is in the yard, under the stairs. There's food down there, but mainly that's where the monastery wine is kept. There are a few rooms down there, and only Zdeněk has a key to some of them.
Sounds like a perfect place to stash stolen goods. But why would Zdeněk lie about Blazena stealing?
I don't know what went on between them, but lately he's been giving her a hard time. I think he wants to get rid of her.
When poor Blazena's ill?
That's just grist to his mill. The poor lass can't even defend herself, and he wants to take advantage of it.
Why would the steward want to get rid of an ordinary maid?
Isn't it enough that he's a scoundrel? Maybe he fancied her and she laughed in his face. Serves him right.
Did Blazena have a sweetheart?
That? I'm not entirely sure.
So someone's been sniffing round her?
I only ever saw her once, chatting cheerfully in the doorway of the monastery with some monk.
Monks aren't supposed to talk to women, right?
And I haven't told anyone but you about it, and you keep it to yourself too. Blazena's got it hard enough as it is.
Where did Blazena usually go around the monastery?
All over?
Right, but that doesn't help me. Where did only she go?
Zdeněk gave her the pantry key, so she was the only one who had access to it.
And where is that pantry?
That same cellar I already told you.
That'll do for now.
Right, but...
Well, to be honest, I don't...
And how is...
Don't worry about her. Albik treated King Wenceslas himself. Illnesses don't scare him.
If you say so. Let's hope she recovers. I miss her high spirits. And her laugh. Without her, it's so horribly quiet here.
Farewell, my friend.
Oh, saudara. Udah kenyang.
That's a lot of coin.
Suspiciously much for a common maid.
Bang juga ya, panjang.
Wanted to break in here, did you?
Interesting.
These must be barrels from Lorca.
Interesting. Interesting.
Wine in a tub. But it looks watered down to me. An empty wine barrel. Why is there wine spilled everywhere?
Interesting.
Someone's been hammering these barrels shut. Of course. Now I get it. Steward Zdenyek's watering down the monastery wine. If the abbot found out about this, he'd throw him out.
Interesting. Interesting.
I know you're watering down the monastery wine.
I beg your pardon?
Don't act like you didn't hear. You know exactly what I meant.
You feeling all right? Maybe you should lie down.
I saw your cellar.
What? But no one's allowed down there.
And I know exactly why. Now we're gonna have a little chat.
All right. But not here. Come with me, if anyone heard you.
Where are we going?
To the hop field. There's no one there now. No one will hear us.
I'm not going anywhere with you. We're talking here and now.
Oh, come on.
No, come on.
Shh, not so loud.
What, you don't want anyone to hear?
Then
talk.
All right. I won't say another word. Just stop shouting. So what the hell do you want from me? Coin?
Why did you lie to me about Blazhena? About her stealing?
What's Blazhena got to do with all this anyway? Did that bitch tell you something?
Don't speak about her like that, you hear me? The poor girl might die. And anyway, why would she tell me anything?
Because she figured it out too. One time I forgot to lock the cellar door behind me and she caught me at it.
So that's why you lied about her? So no one would believe her if she gave you away? You're a right bastard, you know that?
Go to hell.
They say you were rummaging through her chest. And you took something.
What kind of nonsense is that?
Don't deny it. They saw you. So what did you take?
I found a key in her chest.
What key? What's it for?
It's for the monastery cellar.
You mean your cellar?
No, it's the key to the cellar under the monastery.
But how would Blazhena get something like that? Women aren't even allowed in the monastery.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, Christ. And that's all you know?
That's it, I swear.
Then give me the key.
I don't have it on me.
So where is it?
It's hidden, where I keep the silver from the watered wine. I figured you'd want something in return for keeping quiet.
Keep the silver. I just want the key.
Really? Then it seems we have a deal. Come with me.
Banyak.
If this is relief, I prefer the pain.
Nah.
Come closer. I don't want to shout here. I'm sorry.
So where's the key?
Here it is. Just like I promised. Wait! Promise me you won't tell the abbot about the wine. He'd have me hanged, or kicked out if I'm lucky. But if I stay here at the monastery, I could be useful to you.
How useful?
As the steward, I can get all sorts. Lockpicks and other handy things.
Fine. I'll keep it to myself. But now clear off.
Hajo juga jika hajo. Apa nyorin? Gimana emang lagunya? Itu tidak ada. Kalau cuman gitu saja, aku pun juga tidak tahu itu. Apa? Ayo nge-share di TikTok. Itu lagunya Megan Trainor, judulnya Rollin. Aku aja langsung ketemu. Enggak, baru cuman dari kata-kata awalnya langsung ketemu aku.
You're always welcome here, noble sir.
Bukan di part Rollin-Rollinnya aku langsung ketemu. Makanya dengerin lagu itu semua liriknya penuh. Dia cuma dengerin part yang catchy-nya aja. Langsung ketemu aku. Baru denger secuil aja, baru bisa denger langsung anu. Dah ketemu. Udah temu. Oh, nah, jenak aku langsung tahu. Apa putus? Putus. Lah, tanamannya belum ada lagi. Gimana aku mau ngasih ke orang itu? Waktu itu juga opsional. Biarin lah. Bisa dikasih. Malah nyemplung aku. Mau belladonna nggak? Tanaman belladonna. Nah, ini eye bright nih. Mau nggak di eye bright? Belum. Chamomile, mau nggak deh chamomile? Oh, ini nettle. Ini semua aku nettle, boy. Oke, sepertinya aku sudah mengetahui denah dari tempat ini. Sudah mengetahui denah dari tempat ini. Tadi dia bilang orang itu di mana dompetnya jatuh. Orang doang, aku tidak mendengarkan tadi. Tadi kau bilang dompet kau jatuh di mana?
About that purse. Yes? Can you remind me of where you lost that purse?
They were carrying me along the path by the ponds.
By the ponds.
I got caught on some bush, and as they yanked me around, they must have shaken it loose. It was near that well.
All right.
Thanks, Henry.
I brought the flower.
May the Lord.
Mana ada chamomile?
Here they are.
Thank you, lad.
Tidaknya ada kamu. Kenapa dia berdiri? Oke, ini Yaroslav. Ini Blazena. Dia bilang dia dibawa dari pond yang by bush near the well. Berarti dia dibawa dari sebelah sini dong. By the pond, near the bush, by the well. Oh, berarti di sebelah sini. This is the well. So it is around here somewhere. There's no way you got caught in that bush. Is it around here? At least I pick up dandelion. Is it around here? Wormwood. Ah, there he is. Found it.
That looks like Slavek's purse. I should return it to him.
Chết. Đến lên. Đến lên. Đến lên. Let's go, baby.
Is this where Voita's altar could have stood? So what? Better to burn a piece of wood than for Voita to fry in hell for eternity.
Yeah, it's true. Ah, so sad. Aku bakar itunya. Daripada dia dihasut sama iblis ketempelan mulu.
About that purse, yes? I did. It was lying by the path next to that big bush, just like you said.
Really? Let's see.
Here you are.
That's the one. Thanks, Henry. Here, this for you, for your help. Without not much of a reward, I know.
Oh.
You know what? I'll teach you a trick I picked up recently. Might come in.
A trick, eh?
When a bigger bloke comes charging at you, move quickly to the side and stick out your elbow. Aim just under the ribs. It's a tender spot. If...
Apa? Aku ngegocek ngegocek orang. Apa? Tiba-tiba dia emosi. Apaan? Aku ngapain? Pukul juga kau. To the cellar. Oh, what is down here? Hey, yo, what the fuck is this? Why so scary? Anjir, merinding aku masuk sini. Oh, ada dua jalurnya. Okay. Yo, what the fuck? What the fuck is this? Dungeon? Tempat lawan bos. Oke, tempat lawan bos Dark Soul ini.
What's this? Playing dice at a monastery? Now what would the Lord think?
We're not playing dice. This is a spiritual disputation. We're discussing sacred numbers.
Lord, let this man have a short memory and forget what he's seen here.
I can just see the abbot blessing this disputation, and God threw 3 wands and saw that it was good.
The abbot only blessed fasting and above all silence. He fears illness just from anyone coughing in the choir.
Please, brother. The abbot doesn't know about this, and he doesn't have to, does he?
Besides, judging by the looks of you, brother, you seem like you're a playful soul yourself. What do you say? One more round before we, repent?
Nah, I'll face penance either way, so it might as well be worth it. What's at stake?
Nothing less than a consecrated die.
This one? It doesn't even look square, let alone consecrated.
Not this one. A different one. The real one. The blessed die that lands on 6, even if you kicked it into hell and the devil swallowed it and pooped it out.
It's now or never.
Amiga. Kamsia amiga gitu.
I hope Lady Luck will be on my side.
Kamsia amiga. Gongshi.
Let it be now. I want to play too, you know? If I was you, I'd take it.
Jauh.
That's what I'm talking about, damn it. Like that's how you have to play.
Kenapa tiba-tiba outdie malah?
Can't be.
I win. So, where's this famous blessed die of yours?
Where is it? Now that's a good question. They say it lies where the sun doesn't shine, but grapes ripen nonetheless. Where the wood is firm, but hollow. The fourth one on the left.
So, I have to find it myself? What kind of prize is that?
A great one. In the spiritual sense, that is.
In the spiritual sense, you can kiss my arse. Besides, why didn't you pull it out yourselves?
You see, we would have gone and picked it up, if only it wasn't possibly, maybe a little bit, cursed.
It's what?
Not for sure, though. Just possibly. Theoretically.
That's just a harmless rumor. An old monastery myth.
One that says it brings luck to the good-hearted.
So, nothing too serious.
Well. I forgot where I'm supposed...
Listen, it's said to lie. Where the sun doesn't shine, yet there still ripens the vine. Where the timber rests on hollow timber. And then it's the fourth one from the left.
We'll see whose side luck is on today.
Sun doesn't shine. Ini di mana berarti? Hah? Aku jadi bingung. Aduh, disuruh puzzle nebak-nebak di mana. When the sign doesn't sign, blah 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 blah. Kenapa blah blah? Tidak tahu. Kenapa kau jadi bukan beli bejot? Kenapa beli ganggu baca yang ganggu. What is this? Kayak YouTube aja kalau kayak gini mah, aku nggak tahu dadonya di mana itu. Popo lagi live. Tidak tahulah dado itu di mana. Bingung aku. Lucu.
Good to see you.
Lucu. Botak.
What's going on? You're all covered in blood, lad.
Your brother Crispin, right? I'm here about Yaroslav. I heard he works here as a translator.
Ah, yes. Poor Yaroslav. I pray daily for his recovery. God has blessed him with an extraordinary talent and a sharp mind. It would be a terrible loss if... Oh, no. Such thoughts help no one. And who are you, anyway?
My name is Henry. I'm helping Master Albik in the infirmary.
Very well. What do you want to know about Yaroslav?
Could you tell me, please, where he was staying?
He has a cell in the dormitory upstairs. Go up the stairs in front of the scriptorium and turn right. Then it's the 5th cell from the door.
Thanks. I'll take a look. What exactly was Yaroslav doing?
He's working on a translation of a book that came to us all the way from Genoa. While he was well, he spoke of nothing else. He knows Latin, Italian, and French. And thanks to his work, we have several valuable translated volumes in the library.
What book was he translating?
It's called The Decameron.
And what's the Decameron about?
I've not read it myself. I'm not as well versed in Italian as Yaroslav. I was waiting for him to finish the translation. But he spoke of it as a groundbreaking work of indescribable value. He even believed it might one day uplift the Christian people beyond their worldly suffering. He was so excited he barely ate or slept, just kept working. I thought it best to let him focus solely on the translation and assigned his other duties to others.
Where did Yaroslav work?
Here in the scriptorium, of course. You'll find his usual place right by the entrance. But be careful, he's got something unfinished there. He's spent so much time on it that it must be nearly done by now. It'd be a shame to ruin it just before completion.
Don't worry, I'll be careful. Who here knew Yaroslav best?
Most likely, Brother Celestine. He helps with copying books too, though he doesn't have nearly the same talent.
Celestine, you say? I should speak to him. Thanks.
Till we meet again.
It's almost empty. What was Yaroslav working on all those days?
Pikirnya aku aja ngerjain. Halo bang, halo. Halo, welcome. Kita sedang ini DLC. Gak bisa aku baca tuh apa tuh. Ini ketutupan. Aku temani sambil main GTA 5. Boleh bang, boleh. Sambil main GTA 5 boleh. Sambil main saham juga boleh kalau mau tuh.
Excuse me.
Astagfirullah Junya boy ya.
Plans of the cellars. What did he need those for?
Topik knocking banget dah. Mana nih Brother Celestine ya, Celestine. Brother Celestine. Ya kita ke hallnya dulu. Ada lubang tadi sini. Waduh lagi berdoa nih bentar. Ya terima kasih.
What do you know about Brother Yaroslav? The librarian said you knew him better than anyone.
That's right. We joined the monastery at the same time and just got on somehow.
How does Yaroslav spend his time when he's not in the scriptorium?
Why are you even asking?
Master Albik put me up to it. He's treating him now. He said it might help if we knew more about Yaroslav.
I see. And
Apa?
how is he? Is the treatment working?
He'll definitely pull through. After all, he's in the care of the royal physician.
Really? Well, that puts me more at ease. What did you want to know?
How does Yaroslav spend his time?
Same as all of us. Work, prayer,
studying
studying the scriptures, and
sleep.
Yaroslav is completely immersed in his books. He's currently translating a new one from Italian. It's called the Decameron. He often stays in the scriptorium late into the night because of it. Shows up for morning prayers with his hands, sometimes even his nose, stained with ink.
Whoa.
Really? Crispin told me how hard-working Yaroslav is, but he's barely translated anything from his latest book.
What makes you say that?
Well, simple. The book is still lying in the scriptorium, and when I opened it, it was practically empty.
That's... You must be mistaken.
Why don't you believe me?
I do. I just don't want you going around and slandering Yaroslav left and right.
That's really not my aim. But I think I might be onto something. I just don't yet know what. And if you won't tell me anything, I'll probably have to ask the librarian again.
Wait. Don't say anything to Crispin.
Oh? And why not?
Because he simply wouldn't understand. Oh dear. Promise you really won't tell anyone.
Word of honor. Now talk.
Bukan, mungkin udah selesai kerjaannya.
I just hope Yaroslav forgives me. One night he accidentally woke me. The door to his cell creaks horribly. I already suspected his translation was taking oddly long, so I followed him that night. At first,
Ya kalau dia nggak ada kontrak lagi di sana ya nggak bisa.
But after he went down the stairs, he turned right and went
bisa.
down into the cellars. But when I went in after
Dipikirnya
him,
gampang ya kerjaan di luar negeri. Kita sebagai orang Indo yang bukan keluarga negaraan sana.
And you've no idea where he might have gone?
Not a clue. As far as I know, it's just barrels of wine down there. And empty wine barrels.
Why didn't you want to tell me?
Because I just don't want Yaroslav to get expelled from the monastery.
Just for going to the cellar? That doesn't mean anything.
What if he was meeting someone down there? Someone no one's supposed to see him with.
What, like a woman?
Well, I once saw him standing in the monastery doorway with some wench, and they looked like they were having a grand old chat.
Ah, now it makes sense.
And where exactly did you lose him? In the cellars?
In the corridor leading to the scriptorum, at the passage to the stairs to the lower level.
There's just one more thing I'd like to know. Has Yaroslav spoken to Brother Stephen recently? About confession, maybe?
I don't think so. Yaroslav doesn't neglect prayer or fasting, but he only rarely resorts to confession.
So you mean he sins, but avoids confessing it?
He hardly sees anything as sin. How can I put it? He chose a life of asceticism, but he's not afraid to live. He once said, "Why would God create the world if he didn't want man to discover it?"
The wench you saw Yaroslav with, was her name Blazhena? Because she's now in the infirmary with that same illness.
I don't know. I was mainly looking at Yaroslav. I don't even know any of the maids by name.
That's enough for now.
Okay. I get it now. Ini mah sakit saling sebar ini mah. Oh, Syahini. Waduh, ini lagi monasterik. Selarnya gede banget, segede gaban. Ayo aku cari di sini, bro. Wine. The monastery secret. Wine. Keju. Okay, not here. Not here either.
This must be where Yaroslav got lost when Celestin followed him.
Interesting. That's a stair.
Footprints.
Whoa. Whoa.
What the? Hey! How did you get in here? And who are you?
I'm trying to find out more about the 3 sick people in the infirmary. And all the signs led me right here.
Christ's precious passion. May the Lord forgive us.
Forgive you for what? And who even are you?
Wojtek. We were, writing a book here. All of us.
What book are you talking about? You don't mean the Decameron?
Oh no. Yaroslav finished that one long ago.
What are you on about? The book on his lectern in the scriptorium is almost empty.
When Yaroslav started translating the Decameron, he soon realized what it was really about. He became afraid that if Brother Crispin, or, God forbid, the abbot, found out, they'd forbid him to continue the translation. They might even have the book destroyed. What a loss that would be. So once he'd finished the translation, he hid it down here instead.
So Yaroslav was working on something new down here?
The Decameron left a strong impression on him. He decided to write a book of his own, in the same spirit, to celebrate what is as valuable to man as love, or the spiritual life. He later asked Brother Ernest and me to work on the book together.
And what exactly did Yaroslav want to write about?
About
lagi Brother Ernest.
Laughter.
Oh shit,
about
ini
everything that can make a
kesana
person
kemari dia sini.
Why would someone write about that, of all things? I thought books were meant to be about...
Something lofty?
Oh, something like that.
Yaroslav believed that a sense of humor could help a person in hard times just as much as strong faith could.
That's true.
There's something to that. Who knows how I'd have ended up if I hadn't been able to laugh at myself from time to time.
Just like Yaroslav said, laughter and humor are gifts from our Lord, among the mightiest. But the brothers probably wouldn't see it that way. That's why we met and worked in secret. Sometimes we'd write all night, other times we'd get into heated debates. And sometimes we just tried to outdo each other with witty sayings.
So basically you were sitting down here telling jokes all night?
Among other things, but mostly we were working.
Go on then. Tell me one of the jokes you came up with.
Now? All right then. All right. Here's one. Do you know why monks lie down in the meadow among the sheep? Because they're waiting for the good shepherd.
Tell me another one.
What do you call it when someone robs a storeroom full of pulses, but then repents and puts everything back? Appeasement.
All right, that's enough.
Appeasement.
I'd like to ask you something else. Who helped write your book?
Me, obviously Yaroslav, and brother Ernest, and also Blazina.
And what was Blazina doing here? She's a maid. She probably can't write. And women aren't allowed in the monastery, are they?
I didn't get it at first either. Why Yaroslav brought her here. If anyone had found out, the abbot would have thrown us all out. But I soon understood. Humor isn't just for the educated or wealthy, let alone just for men. Laughter belongs to everyone. How could we grasp its breadth with just our limited experience?
So, this isn't about any sin? Blazina's just funny?
More than that. Her laughter, sense of humor, her knack for knowing when to make a joke. It's a true gift from God.
Aduh, lucu ternyata ini.
Who exactly is Ernest? I don't think I've met him.
One of the older brothers. He's in charge of all the building and repairs in the monastery.
And do you know if he might have fallen ill, too?
No idea. But now that you mention it, I haven't seen him for a while. And when I think how Yaroslav and Blazina are doing...
I'd best go and check on him myself. Where's his cell?
It's one of those under the abbot's quarters. The middle one on the right, if you're facing from the courtyard.
What about the elder confessor, Stephen? Was he never part of this?
He's got nothing to do with it. He doesn't know a thing, unless someone slipped up during confession.
Oh, interesting.
And how are you feeling, anyway? Are you all right?
Yes, at least for now.
No symptoms? Weakness, rash, fever, anything?
Nothing like that, I swear.
If you start feeling bad, report to the infirmary at once. Understood?
Of course.
Where did you say Brother Ernest said?
It's one of those.
How long have you been meeting here?
Since the start of summer.
So at least 30 days?
I don't remember exactly. Sorry.
I've heard enough. I'll go and check on Ernest now.
Wait. What about me? What's going to happen to me?
I told you, if you're not feeling well, go to the infirmary. Albic will take care of you. Don't worry.
I meant our book. Please, don't tell the abbot about it. We weren't doing anything wrong, but if he found out, he'd throw us out.
Why would I tell him? He didn't do anything wrong here.
Thank you. And...
It's damp. Chilly. But the air is clean. If the disease really spreads through foul air...
Oh iya deh, kamu udah selesai bukunya di bawah nih. Oh, sudah ditulis semua sama dia. Gila, ini buku panjang banget.
Excuse me? Loads of written parchments. They really must have been meeting here for a long time.
Ini kita ngecek Ernst. Aduh, jatuh. Mati dia.
I'm too late. Rash. Same as the sick in the infirmary. He died sooner, so he must have been the first to catch it. Some building plans. Looks like a church, and underneath, probably a crypt. I should tell Albik about this.
Mang dia, bro. Laporan ke ini dulu, laporan ke.
Tell me something about yourself.
What do you want to know?
Where are you from?
I was born in Zadar, that is in Dalmatia by the sea. I grew up at my uncle Stepan Latkovich's court. Until recently, he governed a huge estate in central Croatia, Dalmatia, and Slavonia.
Until recently?
After an unfortunate event, our lands and properties went to Sigismund's father-in-law, Herman of Scilly.
What do you mean by unfortunate event? The one that cost you your properties?
It was a little misunderstanding, which became known as the Bloody Sabor of Krzhevci.
Sabor?
An assembly of the foremost representatives of nobility and political power in the country. And at this particular assembly, King Sigismund had my uncle, along with most of his people, killed.
Holy.
Why did Sigismund do that?
He was still bitter about Nicopolis. But what really angered him was my uncle's support for Ladislaus of Naples. He had long had his eyes set on the throne of Hungary, so you can imagine the king was not pleased.
Don't you want to take revenge?
Alone? Against the entire Holy Empire? Our entire family lost everything. I wear black as a...
Are you sure you can accomplish that in one lifetime?
Worst comes worst.
How did you end up in...
I used to... King...
Not that I know many...
That is...
Terus. Dia ngajak.
I found another infected.
You're not the only one. While you were gone, they brought in several more. So, where's your sick man?
With the Lord now. I found him too late.
Lord have mercy. Do you at least know who it was?
One of the monks. His name was Ernest.
That's the second death today. Let's hope it's the last. The confessor's dead. Old Stephen.
Don't blame yourself. I'm sure you did everything you could to help him.
We tried, but sometimes there's just nothing we can do. At least we know he's no longer suffering. And what about you? Did you find out anything about the others who are sick? Do they have anything in common?
I found some jewelry in Stephen's cell. It looked quite old.
Jewelry? Where would he have got that from?
He might have stolen it. But Given how strict he was about the seal of confession, it doesn't seem likely. Maybe someone else stole it, but guilt caught up with him, and he gave it to Stephen during confession.
Maybe.
Ada
But
yang
surely we'd have
ngantuk.
heard about such a theft by now.
Ada yang ngantuk.
Unless they stole it from someone who can't tell anyone anymore. Do you think we've got a murderer here?
I've no idea. It's all just guesswork.
I found out that Ernest, Yaroslav and Blazhena were meeting regularly. There's a secret copying workshop in the cellar.
A secret? But why? And what in God's name was she doing there?
From what I gathered, the translator got hold of some indecent book in the vernacular. I think it was called...
The Decameron?
Yes. You know it?
It caused quite a stir at the university in Padua. The students loved it, the masters forbade it, and the clergy cursed it. But back to the matter. What else?
Yaroslav was only supposed to translate the book.
Dia sengaja ngoceh dia jelas biar dia jangan.
That's what he was working on with the
Udah kalau
others.
ngantuk
That explains
bobo.
why those three
Ih.
got infected. Do you think it happened in their workshop? Did you notice dampness, mold, any strange smell or bad air?
Nothing like that. It was damp, but the air was otherwise clean.
In that case, someone must have brought the illness to them.
But who?
Probably Ernest. If he died first, it would make sense.
Or maybe the illness just killed him faster because he was older.
Apa Risu Premier? Lagunya dibawa. Oh, Mir.
The truth is, more are falling ill and the
Yeah.
infirmary is filling up fast.
We're trying to give them all they need. But soon there'll be no beds and they'll have to lie on the floor.
How many have died?
The old confessor, Brother Stephen.
And Brother Ernest, too.
Ernest?
He died in his cell. No one even knew he'd fallen ill.
So, it started then.
Ernest wasn't treated. Even mild illness can be deadly without care.
And Stephen's age didn't help either.
When the Black Death last swept the town, it also started slowly. The old, the sick, those no one missed were the first to die. And then we couldn't even bury the dead in time, let alone give them the last rites. Now, the Lord is punishing us for it.
We do have some good news. With Henry's help, we might soon uncover where the infection's coming from.
We know that Brother Yaroslav and that maid both met with Ernest, so the illness must have spread between them.
They all met? Even the maid? Why?
Well, I didn't mean they were all together at the same time. Just that both Yaroslav and Blazhena had encounters with Ernest.
Why would a maid be meeting with Ernest? That makes no sense.
Ernest never left the monastery grounds.
He did, in fact, fairly often. He was one of the few allowed out for work reasons.
Then they must have run into each other by chance, somewhere outside.
Very well, then.
Just breathing the same foul air as someone infected for a while puts you at risk.
And since I found Ernest already dead, we believe he's the one who brought the sickness among the others. If he was the first to die, then he must have been the first to catch it, right?
But where did he catch it?
I don't know yet, Father. But I have certain suspicions. I found building plans in his cell. Looked like a floor plan of the church.
That means nothing. Ernest oversaw all construction work in the monastery.
And what had he been working on lately?
He'd been supervising repairs in the church. A floor had collapsed above the crypt recently. He was assigning tasks to laborers and overseeing the work.
Which crypt do you mean?
Some important nobles are buried there, but most of all, It's the tomb of my predecessors.
Kan emang begitu kacamata zaman. Dia tidak tahu kacamata zaman dulu yang cuman dia ditaruh nahan di ini loh di hidung itu.
I ought to go into the church and inspect everything thoroughly, especially that crypt.
That's not a good idea. If the illness is really spreading from there, no one should go in.
I understand your concern, Zacharias. But Henry is right. At this point, it's just a supposition, and we must put it to the test.
Enough. What nonsense is this? No one's going into that crypt. The disease is spreading. The infirmary is full. We've already got 2 dead.
Father, I understand you're afraid, but...
Afraid? I'm not afraid. I bear responsibility for the whole monastery, for every living soul. And it's my God-given duty to do everything I can to protect them from the plague.
Father, wait. Just give us a day. 2 at most. I'll just find out where the sickness came from.
You won't get another hour. The monastery is to be sealed. No one goes in, no one comes out. All the monks are to withdraw to their cells.
What about us? You want to keep us here against our will?
I don't want to, but I must. And at the same time, I humbly ask for your help. Believe me, you'll be repaid when the time is right. You came to me with a certain request. Help me, you may consider it granted.
It's for the best, Albek. Even if it turns out not to be the plague, it's still a deadly illness, and we're within sight of the town. If it spreads to Kuttenberg, it'd be a disaster.
I know. But as you wish. I'm sorry, Henry, but I'm afraid we have no choice.
Wah, buset, di lockdown monasterinya.
Tibi Domine fratrum nostrum, militer commendamus, ut quem in hac vita mortalis.
Annoying banget ini.
Immenso semperes prosecutus amore, nunc maris omnibus liberatum, et requiem in gredi iubias.
Lebih tepat kayak penjara rupanya sel nih. Tempat tidur nih.
Tuam ergo clementium deprecamur, ut via prima iam transierunt, ilum in paradisum tum begnine perducas, ubi neque luctus, neque clamor, neque dolor erit ultra. Sed pax et gaudium, cum Filio tuo et Spiritus Sancto in saecula saeculorum. Amen.
Di lockdown monasterinya. Iya. Mereka kena COVID. Covid 99.
What now?
Ganteng banget Henry.
This whole situation keeps getting worse. How am I meant to treat a disease I know almost nothing about? This can't end well.
Then what do you suggest? The abbot's forbidden us from going anywhere outside the infirmary.
Not only that, he's had the monastery gates shut. No one's allowed in.
Or out.
Inilah gunanya Henry.
Rudolph's men are even patrolling the grounds. We're literally imprisoned.
Still, something must be done. The beds are nearly full, and there's not endless space on the floor either.
Henry, I know I've no right to ask this of you.
Oh, don't worry about it. I'm happy to help.
If there's anything I can do to help, tell me. The sooner you manage to get this sickness under control, the better for everyone.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Well now. And here you were acting like you'd been forced to take that assistant on against your will.
Actually, that was the case. But let's get to the point. Search the church crypt. If there's a plague grave down there, uncovered by that collapse, then at least we'll know for sure.
But surely no one would have buried plague victims there. That's where the abbot's tombs are.
I'm not looking to confirm it. On the contrary, I want to rule it out. I still don't believe we're dealing with plague. I'll stay here and tend to the sick.
Let me assist you, friend.
Thank you. I appreciate that. There's enough work here for the both of us. Henry, try speaking with the workers repairing the collapsed floor. In the best case, they might have noticed something. In the worst case, they'll already be showing symptoms of the disease.
And how do I get there? I'm not even supposed to poke my nose outside. The knights are patrolling the grounds.
If they catch him wandering somewhere he shouldn't be, they'll have him thrown out.
And the abbot will find out we're investigating the source of the outbreak despite his explicit orders. But this is about lives. Henry, I believe you can do it. But still, be careful.
I'll do what must be done. Just make sure you look after the sick.
Hold on. In Italy, physicians wear a kind of hood with a mask. It protects them from foul air and perhaps even the plague.
Oh, gimme.
I've heard the same in Padua.
Gimme the math.
But where am I meant to get one around here?
With a bit of skill, you can make it yourself. All you need for the hood is a piece of leather. You'll need to hang fragrant herbs around the collar. Something like mint or sage.
Might as well perfume myself all over.
You jest. But yes. The less foul air you breathe in, the better.
You can use the workbench in the alchemical workshop to make it.
All right. I'll be off then.
Best of luck.
Get some rope and letter.
And with
Dari mana saya dapat rope sama letter? Di Balsekia.
I've got a few...
What do you want?
Can you tell me where to find the things I'll need?
You can get the rope and leather almost anywhere. I'd say you'll find some lying around the construction site. And you can gather herbs from Joachim's garden.
And the recipe for the fragrant oil?
The monastery library has extensive collections. I'd be surprised if you didn't find something in there.
How will the...
Well,
And
once you've got everything you need, there's a bench in the alchemical workshop where you can get to work. I'm not the handy...
That's all. Is there anything I can help you with around here?
Leave the treatment to us.
What's it about?
About food supplies. Even before the monastery was closed, old Julian was a miser. But now we have to haggle over every morsel.
You really think I can do something about it?
Couldn't hurt to try. Go and speak to Dinesh.
Okay.
What? How dare you show your face around here, you thief?
Lah. Aku thief apaan? Aku maling apaan? Halo? Aku maling apaan? Di tasku nggak ada apa-apa ya, nggak ada apa-apa yang dipaling loh, bekas paling.
God, bash some sense into that fucking head.
I wanted to help you, but it looks like I only made it worse.
Lah, nggak jelas. Hey.
I'll have to watch out for those patrolling nights.
Maling apaan? Tiba-tiba dibilang maling. Ih, nggak jelas banget.
I'll show you, you thief.
Maling apaan? Nggak jelas emang. Maling jiwa. Makanya literally di tasku ini nggak ada apa-apa loh yang bekas aku paling. Kenapa tiba-tiba mereka marah semua? Gak jelas. Nih Kim, kan kalau maling kan biasanya ada tanda merahnya gitu. Ini nggak ada sama sekali. Bodoh amat lah. Bentar guys, aku harus ke kamar mandi dulu, kebelet kencing. Bentar. Bentar, aduh. Bentar, aku ke kamar mandi bentar, oke? Tiba-tiba aku dibilang maling.
I'll show you, you thief.
Lagi tuh. Kita nyari apa namanya, nyari letter.
Here you are, you thief! Surrender at once!
Easy now. I surrender.
Yavit's in charge here now, so you'd best get ready.
I'll cooperate.
Wah, emang aku ngapain? Aku maling apa?
Henry, I won't tolerate such behavior. Instead of helping, I'll be care for the sick, or at least praying you... Oh, words fail me. I understand you're frightened by everything that's going on, but that doesn't excuse your behavior. I will overlook it this time, but don't think I won't remember it. Now go. The knights will escort you to the infirmary.
Apaan dah? Maling. Oh ya, aku maling apaan? Pukul kau. Enggak lah. Tolerate aku maling apa? Sumpah. Annoying. Third creep. Nyari aromatic oil di sana. Oke, kita tanya-tanya dulu nih semua. Allah Akbar, ada satu lagi di sini.
Strange.
Kena bonus by monastery nggak tuh? Gede banget. Ada letter nggak di sini? Nggak ada.
Get sick now. My wife would kill me.
Don't.
I need to ask you something.
Look, you probably shouldn't be here, right? You heard the talk. They say there's some pestilence going round.
Yeah, that's exactly why I'm here. I'm not exactly feeling my best. Tell me what I need to know. Oh, and I'll be off.
Christ almighty! What do you want to know? I'll tell you anything, just don't come any closer.
Have you noticed anything odd lately? Suspicious?
What, during work? We're at it from dusk till dawn. No time to be watching what's going on.
Sure, but while you're working, you must hear a thing or two. You know how folk chatter while they work.
Well, I suppose there are two groups of workers here. Us lot working above ground, and another lot working down in the crypt. We don't talk to each other much.
Why not?
They're a right bunch of bastards. Maybe because they've been at it longer than us. They hardly ever come up before we knock off. Some of them probably even sleep down there. Ugh.
Why are there two crews here?
We take care of everything above ground. They're dealing with that collapse into the crypt. We hardly ever see each other.
Where can I find the other crew?
Their tents are right next to the monastery wall.
Who's in charge of your lot?
Andra, our foreman. But the work's clearly laid out. He doesn't have time to be breathing down our necks all the time.
I haven't seen him around. Where can I find him?
No idea. Truth be told, I haven't seen him myself in a while.
And that doesn't strike you as odd?
Ya, emang lanjut.
What, he's sick too?
Well, he's definitely not in the infirmary. Hopefully he's all right. Thanks. That'll be all.
I'm sorry.
Interesting. Kok ada orang di sini? Interesting. Okay, I got some letters. I need some rope. Lahannya mau dicari, sini nggak ada apa-apa.
Now that looks a bit dodgy.
Interesting.
What do you think you're doing?
Oh, trespassing, bro. Mana tali? Ada tali apa di sini?
You say so. Come on then. Huh?
Oh, there's a rope. Wait, I cannot take it, the rope.
That's one hell of a bloody pit.
Where can I find a rope?
I must be mad.
Dude, where do I find a rope? Oh my god, ini black rope. Oke. Kita belum bisa masuk ke cryptnya dulu karena kita nggak punya masker kan. Jadi kita harus cari itu dulu fragrantnya.
change.
Tujuan kedua ke library, perpustakaan. Aku adalah semak-semak.
What's that?
Huh? Huh. Strange.
Must be mad. I heard something. To hell with it.
Kitty, Kitty.
Ya kucing. Mana bukunya coy? Karena aku kepo nih kalau aku ngomong sama Crispin, kawan apa enggak? Crispin mau bantu kita.
Please leave. Did you not hear the abbot's orders?
Forgive the intrusion, Brother Librarian.
An apology will not spare us this dreadful illness, but obeying the abbot's orders might. Haven't you heard them? I moved in here so I could continue my work and keep the mandated solitude. So leave me in its safe embrace and go away.
I understand, but I've come on an urgent matter.
And I'm urgently asking you to leave me be. I don't want to catch the illness and stand before the Lord. Not yet.
Brother Librarian, I understand your fear, but remember our Lord Christ. Did he fear the lepers? And what did he say to the Samaritan who returned from the church to thank him?
Your faith has healed you.
You see? There's no need to fear the dreadful illness if your soul is pure.
So you believe this illness is a test for us?
Well, yes, I think it might be. But I'm only guessing. I wouldn't dare pass judgment on the Lord's intention.
Ah, you've spoken wisely and humbly. I can never compare to our Lord Christ, but in your words I find comfort and a spark of hope.
May I ask you a favor, then?
But please, keep it brief.
Brother Librarian, I need your help.
What is it?
This might sound odd, but do you have that book where I could find a recipe for aromatic oil?
My answer may sound even odder. I do. It's on the stand over there. One of my brothers was searching for a recipe, an oil for hardened heels, from working out in our garden. Perhaps it will be of use to you as well.
Cinnamon oil, vibrant oil, rose oil, nut oil, myrrh oil, oil of leaf protection, rosemary brew aromatic oil. Oh. Okay. Thank you. I'm out. And we're back. Mati nggak di sini? Nice.
What do you want?
I've got a few.
What do you...
That's all.
Gimana bikin outfitnya? Malah aku duduk. Bobo. Terus ngapain nih cu? Cuy. Sensor is cleansing the air unlike leaf and essential oil. A handful chamomile, a handful valerian, three handful of chamomile, a handful of sage, and a handful of valerian. Okay, let's brew this. Oh. Chamomile dimasukin. Grind CS grind wait. Turn oke. Oil ya. Oh, ambil lagi. Entah gua kan 3. Kenapa cuma 2? Let's reset. Oke. Void need and a Valerian. Okay, let's put oil. And grab chamomile, throw in. Another chamomile, throw in. Another chamomile. Memang harus nyiapin sendiri. Rebus selama 3 turn. Jadi 1 turn sudah. Ini turn kedua. Turn ketiga. Angkat shades duluan kan, shades duluan, di grind, masukin. Itu 2 ton apa 1 ton? 1. Rebus yang 1 ton. Dan kisah Valerian. Keren. It's done. Now I have to just put it in. Okay, jadi Ragdan oil against the plague.
I've got everything I need to make the plague mask. Now just to actually make it.
Kita bikin lagi 1 dah, bikin 8. Sage, Valerian. Okay, so an oil. Now. And let's prepare the sage. Kita rebus 3 turn. Ya, kau udah ngantuk Bobo, ya Allah. Bobo. Bobo dia malah ngoceh sendiri, tuh suaranya udah ngantuk banget. Itu ngoceh namanya. Sudah tidak fokus itu. Terus apa bisa dicampur kayak HP? Jadi blok mas. Min or red? Min. How? One fragrant oil. One drop.
I hope this works.
Oh, ini jadi blok mesnya. Panjang kayak ninja rupanya.
I heard you've been having some trouble getting supplies for the infirmary.
That's right.
Well, if they want to let them starve, I don't know why they need 2 famed physicians for it.
My thoughts exactly. I've told him 100 as if that would help.
Wouldn't it make sense to take it to the abbot? Surely the Salarius would listen to him.
I've already suggested that to Master Zacharias. But the abbot hardly sees anyone, and certainly not folk from the infirmary.
Is he afraid of the plague?
Either that.
Well,
I won't stop.
Try to persuade him.
That old man only hears what he wants.
Speak to Salarius. Oh, enggak. Ngomong dulu sama Salarius. Bentar. Hold on. Apa? Right, let's do this.
What's that? I must be mad.
Get going, right now. You can't be here. Very well. You're not permitted He's to be the one that did it.
Alamak. Lapor dia. Tadi itu padahal aku masuk situ bisa, sekarang malah ngelapor deh. Apa dah tuh orang? Ngomong sama si Ruliasnya dulu. Nah, sini berarti. Ruliasnya di mana sih? Alhamdulillah. Ini si Ruliasnya di atas apa di mana?
What are you trying to pull, you scout?
I hear you and Dinesh are having a bit of a dispute over food supplies for the infirmary.
A dispute? Is that what he told you?
Well, not in those words exactly.
I really would like to help, but no one knows how long the monastery will stay closed. The whole convent has to live off the supplies, and if we are to endure, we all have to tighten our belts.
And what about the abbot? Will he tighten his belt too, or is he exempt?
Don't insult his grace in my presence. Father Jan fasts regularly and sets an example for us all.
Since you brought up the supplies, how much is actually left? Are we talking days, weeks, months?
Months. Not even in my most hopeful dreams. With small portions, fasting, and assuming we don't get a hailstorm that destroys what's yet to be harvested, we'll last 2 weeks. 3 if we're lucky.
Then Albie could better get a move on. Look, I know it's difficult for you, but we can't just let the poor infirm suffer in hunger. If you help me, I'll be glad to repay the favor. Is there anything I could do for you?
Well, to tell you the truth, magpies have built a nest in the tree in the monastery garden. They perch on rooftops, screech like mad, and I can't get any sleep. And they're so brazen. One of them stole my spectacles yesterday. I can't read without them.
I'll see what I can do.
All right.
How else can you save on?
Other than shrinking poor when the black...
perform?
Don't blaspheme.
Where could I learn?
There might be...
Nyari buku. Mana sangkar burung? I am so bad. Ya ampun. Lah, nggak bisa aku search deh. Waduh, ini mod apa yang bikin aku nggak bisa nge-search NES nih. Alah, sipal.
What?
Mod apa ini yang bikin saya nggak bisa nge-search NES? Alah.
What?
Aduh. Kalau aku mencet F nggak bisa di NES nya. Aja problem ini. Aku end di sini aja lah guys. Ntar aku harus ngurusin mod nih. Kita lanjut besok aja. Apa mungkin yang bikin begini nih? What the fuck, ada gap. Oke, kita stop di sini aja lah. Modnya akan aku cari. Apa yang bikin begini? Ada aja. Oke dah guys, aku end sini aja lah. Untuk kita lanjut besok, oke? Sampai ketemu lagi berikutnya. Bye.